Press pause, put the controller down. It's time to talk about something extra. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Yeah, yes you are. Yeah. or bubble wrap.
Yeah, or bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
I spared you, dear audience, from it, but I cracked my back like right before we started recording, and Trevor was recoiling in horror.
It was
the sounds that came out.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't even a bad one.
Oh, that's not good. You should get that checked. That was so. I crack my back all the time, but damn, that was like, yeah, Rice Krispies, yeah, or bubble wrap. It was real bad. It was real bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue our top 50 fifth generation games list. So if you haven't checked out part 1, make sure you go do that. It's already up. It was up as of yesterday, as of this publication. So make sure you go check that out before you watch this video. In that video, we went over honorable mentions that didn't make the list. We explained how the list works, all that good stuff. So make sure you go check it out. Today, we're going to do the rest of the list, but before we get to that, no, not more honorable mentions. Instead, we're going to talk about the games that didn't make the list because either I never played them or just didn't play enough of them to make the list. So I'm not saying all of these would make the list had I played them, but I didn't play them or didn't play enough of them. So keep that in mind.
They might have if you had more experience with them.
And some of them are just on here because I'm like, oh yeah, I never got around to playing that. So it could mean, it could mean it's a great game that I missed, or it could be just I missed it and I'm okay to miss it. And Andrew will probably tell me, no, you're good. You didn't need to play that one. There's a few of those on here too, so we'll see. And maybe some of you haven't played either. So
that's also true.
We'll see what happens. So let's kick things off with the never played section. And again, these are in alphabetical order. These are not in any particular order that I put them in. So number 1, Ape Escape. Any of them.
I actually haven't played any of these either.
There you go. Yeah, no clue. Now, I was going to save this for a press pause episode, but by the time this goes up, I may have already talked about it. But I've been playing Astrobot, and as you know, Astrobot is a series where they pay homage to PlayStation
franchises. Yeah,
exactly. And this was one of the main ones, which shocked me a little bit. I was like, huh, didn't know they put it up there in the echelon of epic PlayStation stuff.
Well, they're gonna do like the God of War thing, and then they'll do the Gran Turismo thing, and then they have to start. They're not like Nintendo. They've never been like Nintendo, where their first party franchises are like super recognizable, like every single one of them. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk more about that when I talk about Astrobot on the podcast. But interesting, yeah. So I guess we can't really comment on this one since neither of us have played it. Maybe it's something I should do.
Yeah, I think this game required the DualShock controller. Oh. I didn't have one at the time.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if I did or not when I had my PlayStation 1. Can't remember. I think I did, but I don't know for sure. It's been a long time. All right, let's move on to another one. Let's see if we have more info to share. Body Harvest on N64.
Oh, really?
You
didn't play this?
No.
You never have you ever played it at all, or just never touched it?
Never touched this one.
Wow.
I've seen this cover a million times, but I've never played it.
I love this game. This game's, well, it was great for the time.
Yeah.
It's obviously been surpassed by a lot of stuff. But this is where a lot of the DNA from GTA 3 came from.
I've heard that.
Because this was a Rockstar game. Well, it was DMA Design. This is before they changed to Rockstar. But yeah, like 3D world, third-person shooting, the ability to get in and out of and drive a ton of different vehicles. Yeah, it's all here.
Interesting.
The world is also huge for like an N64 game. It's not broken. Well, I mean, it's broken up into different time periods, but those are more like levels.
Okay.
And there is a barrier at the edge of the world that you can't go past.
Right.
but like
It is
it's
N64.
yeah, but it's like a pretty open like area for you to play, and it's pretty large.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, it was really impressive back in the day.
might be something I should try out for nostalgia purposes and game
Yeah,
history purposes.
I don't imagine you'll get much out of it today. Like if you want a game where you shoot giant bugs, like a third person action game, like any of the Earth Defense Force games has got you covered.
Gotcha.
But for for the time, this one was cool.
Cool. All right, next one. Chrono Cross, which we've talked about
Oh,
a million
yeah,
times.
we've talked about this. You got to play this, man.
I know. It's on my list. It's on my
Yeah.
list. I have it. I just need to play it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this game is phenomenal. It catches shit occasionally for not being as good as Chrono Trigger, and I agree that it's not as good as Chrono Trigger, but like that's a that's a once in a career kind of game. Like that is a lightning in a bottle kind of thing. And this game is still really good.
hmm.
It's still really really good. Like if Chrono Trigger is a 10, this is like this is like an 8.5. You know,
Oh, okay. I didn't think that
so
low.
it's
I thought it'd be higher than that actually.
well, it. I mean, it's a long game. It's a really
Oh,
long game.
that's gonna
Like
take a
it's one of
strike
those
against it.
kind of exhaustingly long games.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it also like it has so many fucking characters that
Mm.
and only a few of them really get the characterization they deserve. You know, they really went for quantity over quality, which I think is a like kind of a strike against the game. I think it would have actually been better if they'd cut out a bunch of those characters and kept the really important ones and you know
Kind of like
committed
Chrono Trigger.
time to committed time to telling their stories because there's a lot of characters in this game that you get that never speak up again except for when the game needs a character to speak. It's like, hey, character number 2 in your party is going to be the one who says this line, and then they'll talk. But like
Mm.
actual story for that character, not all of them get it,
Mm.
you know so
Gotcha.
it is unfortunate that yeah, and I really don't know why they decided to do that because it's not like that was a thing with Chrono Trigger only has a small cast of characters, but they're all pretty well rounded.
Right. Right.
They all get their scenario. They all get character development. They all get a side quest at the end of the game that you can tackle if you so choose.
That's cool.
You know,
I
so
I have
yeah,
somehow
that just didn't happen here.
yeah, I'm kind of lucky because if I do intend on playing it at some point, which I do, whether I will like get to it or not remains to be seen. With JRPGs, this one's not really a JRPG, but like
I
it's
mean, it is.
it is, but not in the sense of the ones that I don't like. Just to be clear, we've talked a lot about my particulars of
Yeah.
what makes a JRPG annoying to me, and I don't think this one
Hmm.
qualifies for that. But just with how long it is, that's the problem for me getting to it.
It's
Um,
a really long game.
yeah, for
It's a
it's a
really
time
really long
investment,
game.
and if I'm gonna
Yeah.
play something that long, I just feel like there's probably better options. But at the same time, with how big of a Chrono Trigger fan I am, I think I'd be, it would be a disservice
Yeah.
not to play it. Um,
Honestly, like when you say, "Oh, if I'm going to spend that long playing something, I should play something better," you would be hard pressed to find an RPG that is better than this and is also this incredibly long. Like it's a real testament to how good the game is
mm.
that I got through it because it's a long, long game.
And I
And like Chrono Trigger, it has diverging paths, but they're much more substantial here.
Oh, interesting. Well, I was going to say that the surprising thing about my relationship with this game is that I have gone this whole time and still do not know what the connection to Chrono Trigger is in this game, which is crazy.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's not something that really is there at first. The connection doesn't really become a thing until kind of later on in the game. There's little bits and pieces of stuff like it's made known pretty early on that it's set in the same world and it's set a certain number of years after Chrono Trigger. Like there's references to the Kingdom of Guardia and stuff. Um, but the connection to Chrono Trigger doesn't become significant until later on in the game. But when it does, it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
oh shit, and like there's shit that I can't tell you because
Oh
if
yeah.
you don't know, and if you don't know what the connection is, then you somehow haven't had it spoiled for you.
Yeah, I've avoided it
Um,
for 25 years.
there's yeah, it's actually kind of remarkable. I will
Yeah.
say it is a darker game than Chrono Trigger.
That's okay.
And keep in mind, Chrono Trigger is a game where you travel through time to prevent the destruction of the world.
Yeah.
This is somehow darker than that.
Well, I mean, Chrono Trigger is also pretty lighthearted. You know,
It is pretty
in
lighthearted.
there are some dark
Yeah.
moments, but it's pretty lighthearted in its music and its colorful characters and you know all that kind of stuff. I mean, it has a talking
Mhm.
frog, but you know,
It
it's
does.
you
Yeah.
know, and a talking robot, you know,
Mhm.
and a dark mage who doesn't talk much. But yeah, I
This game has several of those things.
I hope to get to it. I really do. It would make for a remarkable overtime podcast discussion if I played this.
God, oh my God, I would really, you, please, because I want to talk to you
Yeah.
about when you get to the part.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are several parts, but
Yeah.
there's the part. You will know the part when you get to it. I really want to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe I will. But I'm catching up on my backlog, so eventually
Hey, so
it's
am
gonna
I. You
dry
know
out.
what I just installed today?
What?
Spider-Man.
Oh, nice, nice. Can't wait to hear your
Yeah,
thoughts on that one.
picked it up on the Steam sale.
Cool. All right, let's move on to the next one. Dino Crisis.
Um,
I feel like I
eh,
would have liked this. I like dinosaurs and I
it's
like Resident Evil, so
yeah. I admittedly I haven't played a lot of this one. I played it like once or twice back around the time that it was released, so like 25 years ago. I remember it being fine, kind of better than Resident Evil in some ways, and
it's not
worse in some others.
cheesy
But
from what I understand.
no, it's pretty cheesy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the dinosaurs came through a time portal. This isn't a Jurassic Park situation where they genetically engineered them. This is time travel shenanigans.
This one deserves a remake. I feel like if they could pull
Yeah.
this off in the Resident Evil remake style,
Yes.
you know, like that could be really, really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
that would be great. Yeah, it was. You know, people say it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs, and yeah, it kind of is.
Mhm.
They should bring it back.
Yeah. All right. Next. Driver. Never played the Driver series.
I've never played the original Driver. I vaguely remember playing one of them
I've been told that they're amazing, but
briefly, and I wasn't super impressed with it. I think it was one of the later games where they were just kind of going through the motions because it was now a franchise that they had to get out every X number of years. But I've never played the original.
if you've probably noticed that there's a lot of PlayStation games on here.
Yes.
And I've already explained why. You know, that there's a gap
Yeah.
in my gaming history, and that PS1 is kind of it. All right.
Mhm.
There are a lot of N64 games on here too. This is not one of them.
Really?
So I have played this, but I've played
Okay.
the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. I remember getting to a point where you're confronting what I think is the enemy, like the big bad of the game. It's like a witch lady. I don't really specifically remember. I liked it, but that many hours in, again, I don't know if it was 6 hours. It feels like that would be my guess, but I don't know. It felt like a lot, and the fact that it felt like a lot was kind of telling for me that I just wasn't connecting with the story at all. The visuals were amazing. The music was great. I
Oh
really
yeah.
liked Vivi. Very cool
Yep.
character. But the rest of them, I felt so disconnected from. Eh, eh, People say
I would
that
say give it another shot.
I've given it 5 shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, well then if look, if you've tried that many times and it hasn't
yeah,
clicked, then it's just not for you. And that's
yeah.
fine.
It's in the pile with Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 and Starfield of games that I really, 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 really want to like, but I just can't.
Yeah.
It really sucks, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe there's a part in Final Fantasy 9 where you get to and it gets the hook in you at that point, but like it took too long to get to that point. Same thing with Final Fantasy 13. It's like it shouldn't take 17 hours to get to the point where you're
Okay,
hooked.
well, look, listen, man. This is not a Final Fantasy 13
Oh
situation.
no, I mean this is definitely better than Final Fantasy 13. It's
Yeah.
just
Now, let me
yeah.
ask you, when did you try playing this last?
Within the last few years, I played the
All
remaster
right.
on PlayStation.
When did you play it the first time? Was it around when it came out or
Oh, definitely not. No, no.
okay.
No, I never played it when it came out because I had already gotten rid of my PS1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
played this as soon as I possibly could. In fact, there was a video store here in town that had a Japanese copy you could rent.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think you needed a modded PlayStation to play it, though, which I
Trying
did
to
not have at the time.
trying to think which of the three next gen consoles I owned first, but I think it was the PS2. Because it was a DVD player. I think we got that first because I had all three of that generation, but I think we got the PS2
Mhm.
first, and so Final Fantasy 9 came out like a month before PS2, something like that.
Yeah, it came out pretty late in the first
Yeah,
system's lifetime.
so I think it just I just jumped past it. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, I played it the first time during like the PS3 generation, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then I tried 4 more times, and then I was like, I just gotta stop doing this.
Yeah,
Gotta stop.
if it hasn't clicked for you by that point,
It's a shame.
then it's just not gonna. Yeah, it's a shame, but it
It's a shame.
happens.
Yep. F-Zero X. This one I so much regret not playing this because I skipped this one because I didn't like the Super Nintendo one. So I shouldn't say I didn't like the Super Nintendo one, but it didn't hook me, like other racing games
Yeah.
do. But then I skipped this one, but then I played GX, and GX is one of my favorite games. I wouldn't I don't favorite games ever,
The X is
maybe.
pretty good.
Yeah, GX is amazing. So when I found out that there was a 3D one before GX on N64, I was like, how did I miss that one? So I probably would have
I
absolutely loved this game.
Yeah, I only played this game like the one time, so I barely remember it. I should go back and play it as well.
I checked out footage of it and
Uh,
stuff. It looks like GX Lite. It looks like
yeah,
it looks like the precursor to GX. So,
yeah,
um,
but it's 60 FPS on the
yeah, it
N64,
was
which is a pretty
crazy,
impressive.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this one probably would have made the list had I played it. So it's a little shame.
yeah. The Japanese version had a track builder mode for with if
Oh,
you had the 64DD expansion disc
oh,
and
that's
also
cool.
the fucking 64DD.
Yeah, yeah. Hybrid Heaven. This is one that I've seen a million times and was told was okay, but I just never played it. I don't know if it's good or not.
I've played this one.
Okay.
It's weird.
hmm
Um,
I've been
not bad though.
I've been told
It's
that it was
interesting.
Nintendo's answer to Metal Gear Solid, which is weird.
Um, no,
No.
no. Winback is closer to Nintendo's answer to Metal Gear
Mm,
Solid, which it also isn't because I believe that's a Konami game, as is this.
yeah, and I think it's on PlayStation
Um,
as well. This was a 64
Winback
exclusive.
is also on PS2.
Oh yeah.
Hybrid Heaven is a weird game. It's a turn-based RPG, but it's a single character RPG. And the battles play out by you targeting different body parts on your opponent
Huh.
to figure out the best way to bring them down as quickly as possible. interesting, and it's fast. Like when I say turn-based, I don't mean you're like waiting for a bar. I mean you go back and forth between your opponent. They're actually pretty quick battles.
Hmm.
They move at a very brisk pace. Um, but it's strange, and I can understand why they never made another one because I don't think there was really a demographic for this for that specific style of gameplay because it also has like some third person shooter stuff going on. It's very strange. It's
Yeah.
very strange. Um, but I remember kind of enjoying it.
Okay.
It's also the only N64 game that I can think of that opens with naked man ass.
Whoa. All right then.
I'm actually a little surprised it's only rated T. I thought for sure that this game was rated M because it's like one of the only N64 games with nudity in it.
This box art series that I have are recreations of the
Okay.
real box art, so it might be wrong. It's definitely possible.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of the box art that I found that was like legitimate box art was like someone taking a picture of the box.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like
Yeah.
wasn't the most high res. So I found a recreation website where they like you can print them off and actually use them and create boxes and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, I think I know what website you use.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one. Mickey Speedway USA, which I have been told by many a people is better than Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing.
Rare.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did. So I've never played this. If I knew that Rare was involved, I probably would have played it.
Yeah. I have no idea. It could be great,
Yeah.
but I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's
Might be something to go
interesting.
back and try it.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the next one since we have no clue about that one. Parasite Eve.
So I've talked about this before. I like this game.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one a lot. Actually, kind of similar to Hybrid Heaven because it's also one of the few PlayStation games to have nudity and also a single character turn-based RPG system.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably best demonstrated by the fact that the sequel was not a turn-based RPG. It was just like Resident Evil, basically pre-rendered. Would you even call that a third-person shooter? I guess.
I mean,
but,
I've always called Resident Evil those games survival horror games, but
yeah, this is, but in a different way,
in a unique way,
because it's a turn-based RPG with random battles and stuff. It was from that period where Square was getting really experimental on the PlayStation. This is the same era that brought us like Bushido Blade and what was that? Einhander, the arcade shoot 'em up that they made. So yeah, this was from their experimental phase, which is honestly a pretty good time to be a Square fan because there was a lot of weird, goofy stuff. Not all of it was great, but it was all interesting. It was all worth trying, even if it ultimately didn't make for a great game. It was like, I'm not really into this, but it sure is neat and very different from what they usually make. Although, like I said, I really like this game.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know whether I would like it or not. It's one of those ones where I literally never even saw images of it, let alone.
I mean, you got to at least play the opening with the opera house and the singer that sings and people start spontaneously combusting. That shit's incredible.
Wow.
That's one of the best cinematics in any video game ever.
Wow. High praise. High praise.
It's great.
All right.
Also, before we talk about this, Parasite Eve is also technically built from some conceptual remnants of Final Fantasy VII, which was originally going to take place in New York City, which is where Parasite Eve takes place. Also, where Final Fantasy The Spirits Within movie takes place.
Weird movie. That's another topic for another day, though.
Not a great movie. It's okay.
Pokemon Puzzle League.
Pokemon Puzzle League. Isn't this just Tetris Attack or
I,
Panel de Pon?
I don't know.
I think
I
it is.
I've heard people talk about this game all the time, and I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know why I
Let
missed it.
me let me look this up real quick.
I've been told that it's
By
all
the way,
about block swapping. Block swapping.
I checked, and Hybrid Heaven is indeed rated T, which
Oh.
that is a complete false memory then, because I distinctly remember it being one of the few M-rated N64 games, but I'm completely wrong about that.
Yeah. It also needed
All
the
right.
expansion pack.
Yeah, this is just Tetris Attack. I'm looking at
Okay.
footage of it right now. It's literally just Tetris Attack
Okay.
with a Pokemon theme instead of a Yoshi's Island theme. So if you've played Tetris Attack, then you've played Pokemon Puzzle League.
I don't think this would have made the list because I wasn't huge into puzzle games yet. I'm huge into.
I mean,
puzzle games
I
now.
like Tetris Attack.
Mhm.
It's fun.
Yeah, it
but-
it may have been like I may like it retroactively, but back then
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made the list. There's no way.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on the list because again, it's just a themed iteration of this other game.
A skin.
Even Tetris Attack is a themed iteration of Panel de Pon, which is the Japanese version. They rebranded it with the Tetris name. They licensed the Tetris name for North America for brand appeal, and they put Yoshi's Island stuff on it instead of the original character designs because they weren't from an established franchise. They took an established name and established character designs to boost market appeal.
It's never a bad idea. Make something
it
that's
works.
generic into something that people recognize. Saga Frontier, another RPG.
I really like this one as well. This is a great game. I can absolutely understand why it's not as popular as the Final Fantasy series. The Saga games are weird. They are not traditional RPGs. They play very much by their own rules, and those rules change from game to game.
Oh god.
So I totally get why this game didn't hit it big the way that some of their other franchises did, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's very popular, and I think I have the remaster, probably from PlayStation Plus or something like that.
Remaster's great.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it's really good. I just don't have time for 80-hour RPGs. I just don't.
Well, this one is a little bit different because it's you play different character scenarios, and their stories are not particularly long, but they add up to a long game. You know what I mean? So you could play a character and then just take a break and play something else. It'd probably only take you 10, 15 hours at most to play through a single character story.
Speaking of that, one game that didn't make the list, which I'm pretty sure was on PS1, which I should have in this never played list, is the Suikoden games. I never played those.
Yep.
They're on PS1.
Yeah, although that is a straight like continuous story. Rather
those are huge.
But it has a ton of characters.
Yeah. I probably would have liked it at the time, but not,
this game has I forget how many it has in the original version, but there was one that they added for the remaster that they never fully completed originally. So they made it new content for the remaster.
Gotcha.
So I think it's 7 characters that they had originally, and then the remaster has the 8th unlockable character.
Not bad.
Yeah,
that's better than 150 or whatever Suikoden's got.
Yeah, 108.
Jesus. All right. Space Station, Silicon Valley.
I've played this. It's
I have no idea what
weird.
this game is. No clue. What genre is this game? Like I don't know.
So you are a little microchip robot, and this is a space station that has animal robots, and you basically possess them. You connect to them and take them over, and then use them to do things. So like the cap thing in Mario Odyssey, except it's the whole gameplay mechanic. You get around and do stuff. Like this is another one that I haven't played since like the 90s. So I don't remember whether or not it was good because I barely remember it. Because I played it, I rented it once. But I remember kind of liking it.
This is one of those.
I don't know if it would hold up today.
yeah. The only reason this is on the list is the same reason Hybrid Heaven was, which is I specifically remember seeing it at the rental store all the time, thinking I should pick that up, and I just never did.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's a weird one, but I like I said, I remember enjoying it.
yep. I think that might be the last one. Nope. Siphon Filter, another big series that I've just zero experience with.
Yeah, I never played Siphon Filter because I was like, I can either play this or I can play GoldenEye, which is already GoldenEye or Turok or like
Well,
any
this was
number
a
of other shooters.
third-person stealth adventure game, I think.
Yeah, but
Oh, look at that
it
logo.
just
9, 8, 9 Studios. And now, and,
yeah,
and now they're
yeah,
Bend, I think. I think Bend, that's who
yeah.
Bend is now.
Yeah, it just like I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. In fact, I remember distinctly thinking, I don't think the PlayStation is the right place for this. Maybe the next
Mm.
generation of systems. I remember
Right?
looking at it and going, I think they're trying to do a little bit too much
With the
on this
technology.
hardware.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that there wasn't a PlayStation 2 Siphon Filter. It's weird. Like
Yeah.
what did this studio do between Siphon Filter 3 and Days Gone? Like, I gotta look into that.
I don't know. They've done a bunch of stuff.
Let's
I
see.
can't call it to mind immediately, but like they made Twisted Metal 3.
Okay, so they did make a Siphon Filter on PS2. In fact,
Okay.
there are 3 of them.
Oh, okay. So they
Wow.
made a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they so there was the Omega Strain, Dark Mirror, and Logan's Shadow, all on PS2.
Yeah, this is a franchise that I just don't have much familiarity with.
Yeah, and then they
I remember
made
seeing it marketed a lot back in the
oh
day,
yeah,
but never played it.
then they made Combat Ops, Siphon Filter Combat Ops on PSP, and Resistance Retribution on PSP, which I know was was received pretty well, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. And then they made the Uncharted Vita games, and then
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Days Gone. Yeah. Wow. So like, what did so they? There's just this weird gap from 2012 to 2019. So between the last Uncharted Vita game and Days Gone, there's uh like 7 years. It took them to make Days Gone, I guess.
Are they? They're a Sony owned studio, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they were working support for
Oh,
other
maybe.
Sony studios.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
possible.
that's a thing that sometimes happens. Is they end up as like development
Support
support or
studios.
something.
Yeah.
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 There are some studios that are dedicated entirely to that. I mean,
Yeah.
Bluepoint until recently had only done remakes of stuff.
Yeah, there are a few studios at PlayStation that are only support studios, which
Mhm.
is why we don't really cover them because they're just kind of there.
Yeah,
All right, let's move on.
it's
Tomba.
important work though. Like
Oh yeah,
if you know if you need help with your game, if your development is struggling, having a studio that can step in and help out
it's
is
huge.
actually a pretty big business.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them out
Oh
there
yeah.
actually. Tomba, yeah, never played it either.
I feel like I played
Um,
it maybe as a rental because I every time I see this, I go, I feel like I've played that, but if I look at footage of it, Tomba PS1. Let's see. Yeah, like it looks familiar, but not familiar enough. I don't know. Maybe I played like a demo on a demo disc or something like that.
maybe. Yeah, I remember seeing this one, and it just never being high up on the
Yeah.
list of priorities compared to all the other stuff that was on the PS1.
Vagrant Story, another RPG. Jesus.
Yeah, this one is I've played a little bit of it. I haven't put nearly as much time into it as I should.
Apparently,
But
it takes
what I
place in
have
the
played,
same universe as FF12
yes,
and Final
yes,
Fantasy
it
Tactics.
is. Yes, exactly. Um, It is. I forget if it's set before or after the events of Final Fantasy
They
Tactics.
should have just called it Final
Um,
Fantasy Vagrant Story. Like I don't understand. Like it
yeah,
would
I mean,
it
it would definitely would have helped for the marketing,
yeah,
but
weird. Very
I don't know.
strange. Very very strange.
Um, but yeah, it is one of the best looking games on the PS1. Um,
Hmm.
it's an interesting game, sort of an action RPG, isometric kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. I should play more of it, but like I've got other stuff. I
Yeah.
played some of it back then. I've played some of it relatively recently, like within the last year or two. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I got to put more into it. But I like people like this. This would not be a universally praised game if it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So I know this is a good one, and I know I've got to dig into it. But there's always something else getting in the way.
Yep. 100%. I know how that feels. All right, and that's it for the never played section. So it is time to move on back to the list in the top 25 PS1 and N64 games. So let's cut this out. And let's start with number 25. Which, as you can see, if the footage will play, is San Francisco Rush. Love me.
Yeah.
Love me some San Francisco Rush. This was the first game that I ever played where where you get air in a game. Like you get real fucking air, and it feels good when you jump off a huge ramp. And let's see if it might do it right here actually. Yeah, like oh shit, like
Yeah.
like you
Now,
never saw
let me
that.
ask you something.
Mhm.
Is that frame rate accurate to how the game performs?
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
It might be a little
uh,
choppier on this
okay.
than the game, but it's
Because
not
it looks a
60.
little. It looks a, yeah, but it doesn't even look like a stable 30. It looks kind of
Oh,
choppy.
that's probably
Okay.
the program. Yeah, not the actual footage. Because
All right.
I played this recently and I was like, oh yeah, it's like you know putting on an old pair of shoes. It feels
Yeah.
right. Um, yeah, I mean, what's there to say? It's a great racing game, of which there are a lot of on the N64.
Yeah.
Like, look at that! Like, look at that! Oh,
Yeah. Now that is some pretty serious hair.
like back then, that was huge. Like, I know it's not that big a deal anymore, but like, love when you get serious air like that. It's crazy. It was super fun, and it was multiplayer, which is always great.
Hmm.
I played 2049 as well. I didn't like that one as much, but it had some like cool trick system and stuff like that, which was cool. Like you drove like
Right.
futuristic cars, and your cars could
Yeah.
like sprout wings to like glide you through the air. Not
Oh, so like Mario Kart 8.
well, not like a glider. They came out your doors, so it was
Yeah,
like
but mechanically it's the
fins.
same kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, so it all it did was you control your pitch. Your pitch. You don't control like
Oh, okay.
you can't like move yourself to the left or right. It was just your pitch, so you could do like
All right.
360s and all kinds of stunts and stuff like that. Yeah, but otherwise it was just like San Francisco Rush. When you got air, you're pretty much going where you're going, and you don't have a choice. You got to make sure that angle when you go off the jump is correct. You know, so you don't smash into something. Man, this game was so fun. Just watching this right now, I'm just like, I want to play this again. It's so good.
Hmm.
So that's 25. 24. It's Turok.
Yep.
Love me
Yep.
some Turok.
Good game.
Great game.
Shame about that draw distance.
Yeah, that fog was
That is
something special.
that draw distance is atrocious. That's like Silent Hill levels.
But yeah, but it did run at 60 frames. You know, it was really crisp.
On the N64?
I think so.
Oh.
It felt like 60.
No.
I'll have to go back and
It
try
was
it again.
smooth, but it
Yeah.
wasn't 60.
No?
No, I know that it wasn't 60 because when the remaster came out, they
Hmm.
allowed it to run at 60 and it fucked up some of the timings because the respawn for enemies, because
Like that.
enemies in this game respawn, um, was set to happen in 30 seconds,
But it
but
was based on frames.
it was timed by the number of frames that passes in 30 seconds when running at 60.
That's funny.
So, or when running at 30, I should say. So when you ran it at 60, the respawn times were twice
Twice
as
as
fast.
fast. Oh my god.
Yeah, they've fixed that. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And that remaster is great. It has a bunch of visual features that are totally unnecessary and out of place. Like, who needs bloom lighting in an N64 game? It looks weird and wrong. But you can turn all that shit off.
Does it get rid of the fog?
You can push out the fog.
Ooh.
I forget how far it goes, but you can extend.
I'd love to
view
push out
range.
the fog and put some RTX in there. That'd be great. That would look real cool. RTX lighting.
Yeah, it's a
Especially-
good game.
Especially with those
It's
super
kind
weapons.
of basic by today's standards, but
Yeah. But
it's a fun one.
the gore was great. You know, when he
Yeah.
shot a guy, like, look at that. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
the death animations are canned and they're random.
Mhm.
But they're always enjoyable. Like, I'll never forget shooting a guy in the foot and having him play that animation we just saw with the blood squirting out his neck. It's like, how does that even?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But
But
who
it's
cares?
funny.
It was fun.
Yeah. It was actually more fun to shoot the dudes than it was to shoot the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were kind of one note in this game.
It depends. Sometimes they would, depending on the dinosaur, you'd get like an animation where they're running towards you and they die, and they have this animation where they keep moving forward as they're dying and sort of crumple at your feet. Like it's sort of they sort of not quite like a slide, but they're
Yeah.
still moving forward
Yeah.
as they go down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good character animation in this game.
So good.
The only downside to this game, I think, is that it doesn't have multiplayer, but that was rectified in the sequel.
Which I wasn't a huge fan of the sequels. The second one
Sequel plays differently.
Yeah, the second one was pretty good, but I remember not liking the third one at all.
Yeah, the third one was
There was Seeds of Evil, and then there was it Rage Wars or something?
Shadows
like
of
that?
Oblivion.
Shadows of Oblivion. What's the Rage Wars? What is that I'm thinking of?
Rage Wars is the multiplayer only game, which is
Okay.
stupid because like and I remember thinking back in the day, this should have been a PC game, and I don't know, maybe there was a PC version of Rage Wars because there was a PC version of this and Turok 2. I don't know if there was a 3, but I know that 1 and 2 both had Windows versions back then.
Right.
But like I remember looking at Rage Wars and going, this should be playable online, like Quake 3.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm only 4 people? Like you can do like 8 or maybe I can't remember. Maybe you could even do 16 player matches in Quake 3.
Damn.
Yeah, just remember it being such a silly thing to put on the N64 and have it be offline.
Yep. I wish it would show the super weapons in this, but probably not going to. Those super weapons were fucking sweet.
Yeah, they cratered the fucking frame rate.
Yes, they did. It was so awesome. All right, let's move on to 23. Which some people might be angry of being on this low on this list, but yeah, GoldenEye 007.
Yeah.
Definitely deserves
Great
its place
game.
in history.
Yep.
It's fantastic, great single player campaign, great multiplayer, but it was overshadowed by a certain other game that may or may not be on this list later on.
I think I know what that game is.
I think you do too. Yeah, good game though.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you
I've
need
talked
to say?
about this a million times, but get that 1964 emulator that has the mouse and keyboard injector, and this game not only holds up, it's better than it was back in the day.
Yep.
It's fucking great. Don't play it on the N64.
No,
trying to play it on the N64 today sucks, but play it on that emulator and it rules.
I don't remember this level for some reason.
What do you mean? This is the frigate level. You put the tracking beacon on the helicopter. I played the shit out of this level all the time.
I probably played like the first 5 levels 1,000 times, and that's why it's not sticking out in my mind.
This was always my go-to. Hey, I need to get in and just like shoot guys quickly. I just need it.
I just need it.
You get
I just
in,
need it.
Yeah. You're shooting guys within like the first 30 seconds of this level. It's great.
Oh yeah, this level I remember.
Multiplayer level.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a little weird that it wasn't in the multiplayer, wasn't it? All right. Yeah. Next. Excite Bike 64, super underrated.
Really
game.
higher than GoldenEye. Interesting.
Super underrated game. This is.
I mean, I like
so
it,
good.
but
I mean, you're not as big of a racing guy as I am.
No.
I love me racing games.
Yeah, it was fine.
I thought it was super
But
unique
I
with the way that you had to like throttle the throttle throttle the gas so you don't blow up. Made for some
yeah,
interesting race dynamics, and then the trick system and all that good stuff too.
yep.
And it was gorgeous for the time.
It does look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. This makes me want to play it right now.
I remember
Actually.
it had that like endless desert
Yep.
rally mode
Yep.
where it just like looped the sand dunes
Yep.
to create an infinite level.
Yep. Yeah, love
Yeah.
this game. Highly recommend for racing fans. Also, the frame rate is much better than in what you see here. Again, it's the
Yeah,
however the processing is going on here. It's making it look a little choppy.
yeah. Although, if you want to play what would be the modern successor to Excite Bike, play Trials.
Yeah, for sure. Trials is awesome.
I'm surprised that they never made like an Excite Bike Trials crossover, like Nintendo branded version.
Because Nintendo is too stuck up and in their own
Yeah.
butt.
I mean, you can get Trials Fusion on the Switch; it's there, but
Yeah.
like the fucking level editor in Trials is actually insane.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
Because it like you at first you think, oh yeah, you can put down pieces, dude. It gets so far beyond that. I have played a first person shooter made with the Trials level editor, a fully 3D first person shooter. It's basic, but it's a first person shooter. I've played a recreation of Asteroids made with the Trials level editor. I don't fucking know how they did it, but they did it. It's incredible.
It's good. It's a good editor for sure.
Yeah.
God, look at this.
I think somebody even made a recreation of a Zelda 1 dungeon in the
Wow.
level editor.
Man.
I haven't played that one, but I remember seeing a video of it. I think it was Trials that was done in.
I keep thinking that guy's sweater is a Mountain Dew sweater, but wrong game. It just says no fear, but it looks like the Mountain Dew colors. See?
What is No Fear anyway? Like, is that just a clothing brand? Because I remember seeing that
Oh,
slogan on T-shirts all the time.
no
But
fear.
like, what is it for?
That's a good
You
question.
know, is it just the No Fear shirt brand? I
Yeah,
never I
it could
never
be.
understood that.
Yeah. Maybe it was just a popular saying from like a TV show or something back then, or like
I don't
a.
know, but there's like a specific logo for it and everything.
Mm,
I don't know.
you know. All right, I don't know what number it is. Do you remember what number we're on? I don't know. 22.
No.
I think. Next up, Battle Tanks Global Assault.
Ah, yes, from when 3DO said, "Yeah, making our own system was stupid.
Yep.
We should be a publisher."
Yep. They started making games, and this one was so fun, especially in multiplayer.
Man, that is fast.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than people remember it being because it's tanks, so you think slow, but nope.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, in real life, tanks can haul ass. They
Yep.
don't usually, because they're usually being used as cover for infantry.
Yeah.
But if they need to drive, they can actually move really fast. I've seen footage of them going at their top speed, and yeah, they're pretty quick.
Yeah, they definitely don't bounce off things like they are in this
No.
But yeah, the whole levels are destructible, and yeah, I mean it's just super fun. There's like 7 or 8 different tank types. There's another tank right there. Some of them are slower but have more power. Some of them are more balanced, like the one that this guy's driving. Some are really, really tiny but really fast. It's just great arcade fun.
Yeah. Did they have a sequel to this? I seem to recall them
This
having
is
a
the sequel to Battle Tanks. So there's Battle Tanks, and then there's Battle Tanks Global Assault, and this one's much better.
So
Battle
this
Tanks.
is the sequel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't remember that either. I went back and I watched footage of Battle Tanks, and I was like, this isn't what I remember. I mean, it's very similar to this, but like there was just something off about it. And then I watched Global Assault, and I was like, oh yeah, this is what I remember. Blowing up buildings and all the different tank types, and it's just better in every way. It's so fun.
Man, remember Tannerus?
Heck yeah. I wish that game was still around today. That was fun.
Tannerus was an online shooter with tanks, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. We used to play it.
Indeed. It was so fun.
Way back in the day.
So fun. All right, let's see if this one ever loads. This is the next one. At some point. There we go. Extreme G. Extreme
G.
G. You could honestly swap out Extreme G 1 or 2 here. They're both fantastic. I have more nostalgia for the first one. But
Yeah, I think I only played the first one.
yeah, second one's great. It's more Extreme G. But yeah, this game's fan freaking tastic. All the weapons are great. The explosions are great. It's basically Wipeout on bikes, like futuristic
Yeah,
bikes. That's kind of what it feels like.
futuristic Akira bikes.
Yeah, it's so fast, especially for back then. Why don't we
Hmm.
get games like this anymore? That's what makes me so mad. There's just very few games like this, and the ones that do come out are like they're like $15 budget titles that are just they're fine, but you know they're not what we're looking for. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the market for them just doesn't exist anymore.
you stupid
Or
people,
maybe,
play arcade racers.
or maybe, or maybe, the people who knew how to make them worked for companies that said we're only going to make like AAA stuff that sells 10 million units, and anything less and everybody's fired, even if it does turn a profit.
It's a true statement. Which is why we only get the budget versions of arcade racers anymore,
Yeah.
because they're the only ones willing to give it a
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, we did get that Destruction All Stars or whatever the heck it was, but I mean, like, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this shit. Like, look how it's so
Mhm.
fast. Look at the explosions, so good.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Draw distance could be a little bit better, but it's
Yeah.
far enough out that you can react.
I really want to play Extreme G3. Ever since you told me that it exists, I was like, oh, and it was on PS2. I gotta play that shit. That looks so good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I don't know what number we're on, but Jet Force Gemini is the next up.
Yeah, I never actually played this one.
Wow, really? We finally found one that you didn't play. This game is fantastic.
I've heard both. I've heard people say that it's really great, and I've heard people say that it sucks.
Yeah. So if you are somebody who didn't play it when it came out, you probably will think it sucks. Unfortunately, it does
Okay.
require some nostalgia because it's
Yeah.
a third-person shooter where it has the aiming capabilities of like GoldenEye. So it auto aims when you're in third person, but you can stop and you'll get a cursor and you can shoot.
Yeah.
So that's obviously not for everybody, especially if you're under the age of
I mean,
20.
for the hardware and for the controller design, I think that's probably the smartest way of doing it back then.
Yeah.
Without a second analog stick to exclusively control the camera or something,
Mhm.
it would be kind of rough.
It was very bloody. I don't know if you've noticed but it's I don't know why it's not showing it in this actually. But when you shoot the ants, the giant blue ants, they usually like explode with like the blood, kind of similar to like Tenchu, and their blood goes like all over the place. Let me see if I can find some other footage here. But it's kind of cool. It's like a third person shooter mixed with like a Super Mario 3D game because you have to go around collecting all those white bears. That's basically why you're there, is to help them, to rescue all of them from the invading ants. These ant creatures have invaded these little creatures' homes, and so
Yeah.
you go through these levels shooting all the enemies, but you also have to find the bears and collect them, kind of like stars. Um, see all the blood?
Oh wow, that is bloody.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you get a headshot, it gets real bloody. That's your little robot friend that follows you around.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's 3 characters to play as. I think if I remember correctly, they all have like a special power. So like in all of the levels, there is like something that requires each of them. But you can't switch
Oh,
between them
okay.
during the level. You have to come back. So like there's secrets basically that you can only access. Like this guy, I think this is the guy that jumps really high, so he can get up to like really high places. I don't remember what the girl does, but the dog has he's kind of like a robo dog. I don't know if it'll show it at any point. Yeah, so he can turn into different sort of versions of himself, like little tank here, and he can also pop a little helicopter out of his back,
Oh, all right.
and so he can glide to
Go
places
gadget
that are,
copter.
yeah. The dog was the best part of this game. It was so cute. I don't know why he's not running around. Run around, little dog. I don't know why are you always in tank form? I never got to have the little tank dog. Oh, you could what? You could. Oh, she must be in like a costume. maybe that was the girl's power. She could like change costumes. There's the dog. Yeah, okay. The frame rate does get choppy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But this game was great, and it had
Not the only
multiplayer.
rare game on the N64 with an unreliable frame rate.
No, definitely not. But very pretty though. Very pretty game for
Yeah,
the time.
I was gonna say this actually looks really good
Yeah,
for the N64.
look at the reflections. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If Dinosaur Planet had come out on the N64, that probably would have ended up being the best looking game in the system because I don't know if you've ever seen footage of Dinosaur Planet, but man, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the one that ended up being Star Fox, right?
Star Fox Adventures. Yeah. Obviously it looks better on the GameCube, but you'd expect it to look that good on the GameCube. The N64 version that was never completed looks like even better than this.
Yeah.
Which is saying something because this looks really good for the N64.
Yeah, this game was great. I don't know why people poop on it. Like I said, if you're under the age of 20, you'd probably not understand,
Yeah, I imagine it's one of those things that's like been done better now because people are better at game design and the hardware is more capable. So it's just hard to go back to. But yeah, okay, for the time, yeah, there's value in being good for the time.
Absolutely. The only thing I didn't like about this game,
sometime.
Yeah, you should. It's good. It is pretty difficult, though. I will say that it's not an easy game. And the annoying part, the only critique that I really have is the fact that you can't beat the game unless you collect all the bears. So if you miss one, it's one of those things where it's like, where is he? Where is the one bear? I could be wrong, but I think it does tell you how many bears are in each level. So if you miss one, you know it's that level, but there's no like signal. There's no way to figure out where they are. So you have to. The levels aren't huge, but it is annoying to have to go back and be like, where the fuck is this stupid
I have
bear?
to do that shit where like I have a map in Photoshop and then I have a layer on top where I'm crossing them off, like on the locations of them, so that I know which ones I've got.
Yeah.
I did that shit with Metroid 2.
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah. But otherwise, though, it's a great game.
I'll give it a try sometime.
Next up is another racing game, Destruction Derby, which I don't know. I have a very very soft spot in my heart for this game, mostly because not of the racing. I don't know if this will show the mode in it, but there is bomb tag mode, which is where I spend most of my time. Oh yeah,
you talked about that.
Oh, fucking love it. You're just in an arena, and someone out of the 20 cars, I think it is, that are in there, one of them gets tagged with a bomb, and a timer starts to count down. Yep. And
crash into the other person to transfer the bomb.
Transfer the bomb. And the timer keeps ticking. So if you get that bomb and there's only 2 seconds left, you're fucked. But everybody knows how much time is left on the bomb.
Yeah, it's shown to everybody.
Yeah. So all you see is this guy traveling around trying to hit everybody with this like thing sticking out of him, going.
Wasn't there a PC version of this as well?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a generic name.
Yeah, it was N64,
I'm pretty sure there was a
PC
version that didn't look as good in some respects.
That may have been it right there. No, that's just the Demolition Derby mode, which isn't quite as good. Yeah, but the bomb tag's where it's at. Yeah. If I could find footage of it, I would. But it's super fun. It's just I spent so many hours playing bomb tag in split screen and against the computer. It's just a ball. All right. Next up, Paper Mario.
Never liked it.
I know.
Never liked it, and I will admit, I am biased because this game was first announced in Nintendo Power as Mario RPG 2.
Yeah.
And that gave me a very different impression of, or a very different expectation. Because this doesn't really play like Mario RPG in almost any way. I think the only thing it has in common is timed hits.
Yes, basically.
Otherwise, it is a very different game. And because I love Mario RPG so much, it's one of my favorite games of all time.
It was a betrayal.
It not being more of that when it was originally marketed as Mario RPG 2, it caused me to expect something completely different, and so I never liked this game. But I will say, even without that, This is a game where you do 1 point of damage, or if you get a critical hit, 2 points of damage.
That's just at the beginning. That's just the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
It
but
changes.
I don't know.
You
It
get
just
better
seems
weapons.
like,
It's an RPG. You get better weapons and you
yeah,
do more damage as time goes on.
yeah, but it still feels like, man, if it's gonna be like that, then why even bother showing us the damage numbers? You know, like if the damage numbers aren't gonna change that much, I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. It never was.
They
And
change, just not as drastically as like Final
yeah.
Fantasy games.
And I honestly, like, again, I had a huge chip on my shoulder about this
I get
game,
it.
but even without that, I don't think they would have ever appealed to me that much.
No, I
I
I
do
really
love the
like them.
visual style, though.
Oh, it's
I,
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
do love that they, I always say commit to the bit, and they committed to that paper bit really, really hard, because they even have parts where Mario gets hurt and he like flops and floats down like a piece of paper. Yeah, yeah, you're doing the hand thing too. I'm doing the hand thing even though there's no camera.
Yeah, yeah, and there's
Yeah,
areas where you can
yeah.
like flatten yourself up against a wall and then
Yeah, flatten
scooch.
yourself by
Yeah,
just turning sideways, and yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I like that. That's
yeah,
cool. I like. I should probably play Super Paper Mario, because isn't that just more of an action game than a
yeah.
than
It's
an
just
RPG?
it's a platformer kind of more than
Yeah,
anything else. It's
I
it's
should play
okay.
that.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but my favorite Paper Mario is the GameCube one. But this one was
Oh,
just
Thousand
as
Year
good.
Door.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door is so good. It's so good. But this was great too. So yeah, but yeah, I agree. I mean, this wasn't made by SquareSoft, so
No.
they shouldn't have never marketed it as Super Mario RPG 2. That's just stupid
Yeah.
marketing. Um, and there still should be a Super Mario RPG 2. To this day, there
Yeah.
should be a sequel.
And when we say marketing, I mean that was the title that it was announced as in Nintendo Power
But that's
once.
that's
But that,
Nintendo. That's Nintendo
yeah, that's
saying approving
Nintendo,
it,
and that
right?
was my first impressions. First impressions mean a lot.
And that's probably what the project's name was, because they were like,
Yeah,
"Well, it's
internally, it was probably just Mario RPG 2.
yeah,
I mean, Super Mario RPG is a basic ass name. It sounds like a placeholder name, but it just ended up being the final title.
yeah."
So,
Well, and they removed the subtitle in the remaster, which I thought was very strange,
yes, they did.
very weird.
Yep.
If anything, why didn't you just call it Super Mario? What was the name of this? What was the subtitle?
Legend of the Seven
Yeah,
Stars.
Super Mario: Legend of the Seven Stars. Why? Like,
They probably wanted to make it clear that it was a role playing game and not a platformer. Because can you imagine
oh
if you
yeah,
rented that or bought it, thinking, "Oh, this is
true.
gonna be a Mario platformer," and it's like, "What the fuck am I doing selecting commands from menu like it's Final Fantasy?"
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, next up, classic Metal Gear Solid, the original.
Yep.
Probably my favorite of them? Question mark. At least of the original three.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't understand why people like Snake Eater so much. I just
I love Snake Eater.
it's definitely my least favorite of the three, the first three.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know what it is about that game, but maybe it was fatigue at that point because I'd already played the first two, and the third one I was maybe expecting something like a bigger leap. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Because the leap from Solid to Solid 2 is pretty
huge.
significant. And
Yeah,
then from Solid 2 to Solid 3 is,
the
oh,
side
there's a
step.
camouflage system now.
Yeah, there's a
But,
camouflage system that I barely used.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, one is so fantastic, and the bosses are so memorable, and
Let me ask you something. How do you feel about the GameCube version?
it's good.
Yeah, that one's controversial. There's a lot of people out there who hate it.
Yeah, I understand. You know, this game is sacred to a lot of people, so when you fuck with it, people don't like that. But
Yeah, I like, honestly, I'm fine with the GameCube version. I do acknowledge that some of the stuff that they added does make it way easier, because they added first-person aiming for all weapons in the GameCube version, whereas in the original version only certain weapons had it. So it makes certain fights really, really easy. Like when you're fighting Revolver Ocelot, it's pathetically easy. But you can also just choose not to use it. You just not press the button.
And not only that, but like I play Metal Gear Solid 5 for the gameplay. I play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 for like the weirdness and the ambiance and the story and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, we're looking at some of the weirdness right now. This
Psycho
boss fight
Mantis.
starts out. with Psycho Mantis looking for Konami save files on your memory card
Yep.
and calling it out if you've got like Symphony of the Night on there.
Yep. It's so funny how they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic. What can I say? Next up, Vigilante 8.
Yep.
I think we've talked about this one before as well.
Somewhere.
Oh yeah. Again, I like this more than I like Twisted Metal. I love these ones so much. I think the levels are just so much more interesting than the levels.
I don't have nearly as much experience with this as I do with Twisted Metal. I think I played this with you like once or twice, but like on my own, I played Twisted Metal like way more. I don't think I ever played Vigilante 8 on my own.
I still have the PlayStation version.
Yeah, because it was on PlayStation, but it was also on N64, yes. And Dreamcast I think had the sequel. I don't know if it had the first one.
Yeah, it had the sequel, and so did N64.
I know that Second Offense was definitely on the Dreamcast, and I think they might have been on PC as well. Maybe
the sequels were on everything, I think, but the first one was more of a.
It wasn't a sure thing back then like it is today, where like everything comes to PC.
Yeah.
But so yeah, man.
Every time I see this, I just want to play it. My favorite level was the ski lift. I don't know if it's in here. Ski lift, where are you? No. Actually, the ski lift may have been the sequel.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Because a lot of there it is. Yes,
there
ski lift level. Yeah, because the level was just one big hill, one big slant.
Yeah.
And so like you could take the ski lift from the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top, but there were certain weapons that you could use to destroy the ski lifts that the people were on. But man, it was just so fun.
I think it was Unreal Tournament had a level with something like that where there was a healing zone where you could stand in it and it would start regenerating your health. But there was also a button somewhere in the level where if you hit it, it would kill whoever was in the healing zone. So awesome. it was like you could run in there and take the chance, but if somebody's near the button, you're fucked. Yep. I like stuff like that where there's like a risk versus reward in the level design. Yeah, it's great.
I love it.
It's great.
So good. Yeah. Can't say good enough things about this game. You can see the track, the ski lift.
This looks good. The snow effect is pretty good for back then.
Mm-hmm. Man, so
good. A lot of games would have it where it was just an overlay on the screen, but this actually moves with the camera and stuff. Like if you look at the snow in Daggerfall, it looks great until you realize that it's just an overlay on the screen, and the snow just moves with the camera. You're not actually moving through snow.
Gotcha.
So it looks good if you're standing still, but the moment you move, it ruins it.
It ruins the illusion. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this game's great. Love it. All right, next up. Another absolute all-time classic for me. Future Cop LAPD.
Yeah, you brought this one up before. Yeah, the mech game.
The first MOBA of all time.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the first MOBA. So it is a weird MOBA, but the multiplayer mode is 2 bases and one player on each side, and you are spending currency that you gain from exploring the map and destroying things to send out boats or tanks from your base to the other base, and the objective is to get your tanks why would I pop up there your tanks into the base of the other player, and so you're battling the other player, you're battling the other player's tanks and boats, and it's so fun. And obviously you can transform as you can see here from speedy car to walking robot,
like walker battle mode.
Yep, the battle mode kind of does like a strafing mechanic, which is better for the fights against.
This is fast. I didn't realize because I didn't play this game. I should have, like, looking at it and listening to you talk about it, because it sounds great, and I'm kind of kicking myself now for never playing it. I remember seeing it in the stores. I just never got around to it. But this actually looks really good.
Yeah, the single player mode is meh. Honestly, I play most of my time spent with this game was in the multiplayer, which you can play against a bot if you want. You don't have to play it against another human player.
I mean, I played the crap out of Unreal Tournament 2004, and that game's only multiplayer. I played the shit out of that game against bots because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when the bots are good. You know, they're not shitty, but they're also not like God mode, right? Like they play well enough to provide a challenge, but they're not impossible. I love that. Good balance.
Yep. No, that's fantastic.
It's hard. It's hard to make to simulate the behavior of another player. You know, a character who can do all the things and use all the weapons and abilities that a player can. It's tricky to balance that.
Oh yeah, dude. I only when I play Call of Duty, I only play the multiplayer against bots because I'm not playing against humans that are just like
no scoping. Yeah,
because
the people who play those games like play them for
religiously
hundreds and hundreds of hours and become perfect.
Just only against bots. But if you put the bots on like the highest difficulty level, they can like snipe you through fog and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, that's bullshit. Like, fuck off. So yeah, you got to find the right balance. But yeah, man, I can't tell you how many hours I spent with this game. I have a copy of it still. Yeah. I'm so glad I have a copy of it because it's so good.
I should play this.
Yeah, I cannot recommend this game enough. It's so fun. Remake.
Yeah. Or hey, Night Dive. Maybe see if you can get the rights to remaster this.
Heck yeah.
Put it on a PC with online multiplayer. I bet that'd work. And that'd go over well.
Make some bigger maps so it's an actual like MOBA with like 3-on-3 or something like that. That'd be freaking sweet.
Yeah.
More weapons. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is so good, dude. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about those. You can send not just regular tanks, but like there's like super tanks you can spend your currency on, and like these flying guys and stuff like that. Oh my god, I want to play this now. That's so good. It's so good.
That's the best kind of game. We're just looking at it's like, oh man, I really want to play this now.
Oh god, I can play this anytime.
I feel that way anytime I watch footage of Final Fantasy VI. I'm like, no, I got other stuff I need to be playing.
Yeah.
I can't go and play a game I've sunk hundreds and hundreds of hours of my life to. I've seen everything in that game. I've been to every nook and cranny. Yep. I got other stuff to do.
I want to see new stuff.
I really want to play it. Yeah.
All right, next up, Banjo-Kazooie. And you can put Tooie here right next to it because they're basically the same game.
I never actually played Tooie. I played the first one, though.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's a rareware platformer on the N64, which means it's good.
Yeah, it's very, very, very excellent. Yeah. The music is ingrained in my head. So good. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. And what was that? Mumbo's...
Oh,
yeah. Picked up one of those things. Yeah. So awesome.
Ikabokam.
Yes. So good. All that kind of chippy.
Oh yeah, the talking. So the talking sound effects were really annoying.
They were
because Banjo's just like, and Kazooie's like, and if you've never played the game and think that I'm exaggerating, no,
that's literally what it is.
That's exactly what she sounds like.
Yeah, and then Gruntilda was like kind of like a lower pitched version of
she's like
Kazooie.
Yeah. But then if you get a game over and she turns into Posh Spice, she's like, no.
I'm so sexy. Yeah. I'm a sexy witch now.
She's trying to steal the beauty from cute girls, and that's the thing. She kidnaps Banjo's little sister to steal her beauty. And
What's
then
her name?
If you get a,
I don't think they ever say what her name is.
No, she has a name, and I'm trying to remember, but I fucking forget what it is. It's gonna come to me later.
Violin.
We're gonna be like 10 games further down the list. I'll be like, oh yeah, it was this.
Okay.
But yeah, when you get a game over, there's a whole cutscene of her sucking the beauty out of Banjo's little sister, and then coming out, and she looks like Posh Spice with green skin. She's even wearing the Posh Spice dress. And this was when the Spice Girls was a thing. And Rare is a British developer, so you know it was Posh Spice. It's not just coincidence. It's like very clearly this is Posh Spice with green skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, this game is good. I tried playing Nuts and Bolts, but that's not what we want from Banjo.
You remember when they released the video announcing that Banjo and Kazooie were coming to Smash Brothers, and the reaction of Donkey Kong and Diddy just like applauding and going nuts is like, yeah, that's exactly what everybody watching this is doing right now.
Yeah,
They knew.
exactly. Yeah.
Just 100% knew.
Yep. Yep. All right, let's move on. You'll be surprised about this one. Mystical Ninja, starring Goemon.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, man.
So there's a bunch of Goemon games, and we only got a few of them, but this is the best one.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, this game is so good.
The
So when I
music is
first played this,
amazing.
oh, it's so great! It has a full vocal introductory song. It's awesome.
Yes. Oh, I forgot
I
about
know.
that.
I know. I'm kind of taking over your opportunity.
No,
to
no,
talk about this here,
it's a great game.
I fucking love this game so much. So when this game first came out, I remember thinking, "Oh, cool! This will kind of be like getting to play Ocarina of Time before Ocarina of Time comes out, because we'd all been waiting for Ocarina of Time," and it kind of was. But I was so happy to see that it had so much of its own thing going on.
Oh.
This was the first game in the series that I'd played, so I didn't really know what to expect. But oh god, it was so good. It is like Zelda, but it's also like itself. You know, like it does a lot of its own thing. You have a few different characters who you can change to on the fly at any time. In fact, if you time it right, you can even use it to avoid attacks, because there's a brief moment where there's no character standing there. So you can actually use it with very specific... It's hard, and it's not the kind of thing that you should rely on, but it can be done. And they all have... they have slightly different fighting styles because they have different weapons. But then they also have different abilities, like the girl, she can swim. She turns into a mermaid whenever she goes underwater, so she can actually dive down under the water and explore all that stuff, which none of the other characters can do. God, there's just so much.
Straight out of Zelda right there.
Yeah, and the tiles coming up, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's got some Zelda, so it was kind of like playing Zelda 64 before that actually came out. But like, it's so much of its own thing as well, and it's funny too. Like, it's just the robot fight, which also has a vocal theme.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's so fucking good. And even though it's in Japanese, like I don't remember it, but I used to know the lyrics just phonetically in Japanese. I would always sing along to the robot song when it came on.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Good. Why don't they make these games anymore?
That's a good question. I knew you would be happy that this was on the list, especially this high.
Yeah. I love this game. I love this game. I played the shit out of
I
this
could
game.
be wrong, but I think you were the one who introduced me to this game, because
I might have been.
It just doesn't seem like a game that I would have picked up back then. So
and it was something that I was really into back then. So I was probably like, "You gotta fucking play this. You gotta play. I don't care about whatever you play. You gotta play this shit. It's awesome.
I love this game, man.
God, this game is so good.
I never beat it, but I love it.
I wish that any of the others were as good.
Yeah, the previous games
they never made one as good before or since. Which is unfortunate, because like I said, there's actually a lot of Goemon games. But we've only had access to like maybe half of them. Yeah. They just didn't localize a bunch of them. But
there was two on the Super Nintendo, I think, right?
I know there was at least one on the Super Nintendo, which we did get here, and that's that game's fine, but it's not like this. It's kind of like a beat 'em up.
And I think there's another one on N64 as well, but
there is. There's a side-scrolling one.
Yeah.
Goemon's Great Adventure.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it's not
this.
This.
No, this is so good.
I just want another one of these, and they've just never made one. They somehow made this fucking fantastic game.
Oh, the dragon fight. Oh my god, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh
god, I just
look at this is happening on an N64. It's so
I know,
mind-blowing that they could do this.
Yeah, this is shit that you do in like Breath of the Wild when you get on the dragons to get to like hit one of their scales off. This is on the N64. God, this is good.
So good.
Fucking love this game.
Yep. I kind of want to play it now. I mean, we're into the part of the list where I want to play all of them.
yeah. Everything is now. I just want to be playing this.
Yeah.
When for years I thought they should make a Samurai Pizza Cats game like this, because this is the kind of thing that would actually fit really well with them. And now they're making a Samurai Pizza Cats game, and from what the footage we saw, it looks kind of like the Goemon game on the Super Nintendo, but way more advanced.
Yep.
So I guess I kind of am getting what I wanted, although we still have no idea when that game's coming out. There's not even a
or if
release
it'll be
date for
good.
it yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I would like to. I'd like to have hope.
What's his name? The blue guy.
Bisumaru.
He was funny. Oh no, that's not who I was thinking.
Oh
of.
no, that's some other guy.
Yeah,
but yeah, I thought it was him as well.
The round blue dude.
Yeah, the big chubby dot. Yeah, who fights with the hammer. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, that's a fucking good game.
Another classic. Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64. Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite levels.
Another game that they've never surpassed. This is the fucking Independence Day.
Yeah,
level.
this is absolutely Independence Day. It's so sick.
Yeah, and the Independence Day video game has a level that's exactly like this, except that game sucks.
That game's terrible.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, this game is so good. R.I.P. Peppy voice actor, who was also the soldier in Team Fortress 2.
Wow.
Yep. But
R.I.P. Star Fox in general. Like,
I know.
They haven't done anything with this series. It's weird.
Yeah, they just need to make this again.
Yeah.
Like just make it play exactly like this, but have like different course designs. Like that's the thing, right? Is Nintendo doesn't want to do that. This is why they've never made another F-Zero, or at least that's why they say they've never made another F-Zero. It's like it's okay. You don't need to make like 50 of them. You just need one per gen console.
Yeah.
Yeah, Switch 2 can have its one Star Fox game. We will be happy because we don't need a million of them. No, it's fine.
I don't know why they think that we need 7 iterations per franchise every generation.
Or that each one needs to reinvent the wheel. Just make the one for the Switch or the Switch 2 or whatever, and that's fine.
I'd be happy with a remake of this. Good. Just give me a remake of this with
they did
modern
that
graphics
on the 3DS.
Nah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Switch 2.
I mean,
let's go.
How many times are they going to remake the same game? Because this is basically a remake of the original Star Fox.
That's true. It didn't have an Independence Day scene though.
It's a remake of the original Star Fox that also acknowledges stuff from Star Fox 2, a game that didn't come out until like 2017.
Look at that.
Because Star Wolf is introduced in Star Fox 2. But then Star Wolf is in this game as well, and they act like they've already met the Star Wolf team, even though they first encountered them in Star Fox 2. So, what the hell is this game? Who cares? It's fucking fun. It's so good.
Exactly. And explosions are great.
And there's so many alternate paths and secrets and shit. Like, you can play this game like 5 times before you see everything.
I didn't find the submarine level until like a year after I started playing this game. I was like, what?
Really?
There's a sub? Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that level's really hard.
That was the other thing. Isn't there only one submarine level?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's on the hardest difficulty path.
They made a whole vehicle and a whole different like control mechanic and shooting mechanic for one level.
Yeah. There may have been 2 now that my brain's... No.
The Landmaster had more than one level, but I think the submarine only had the one.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. Like, it's a terrible use of your resources, but it's fucking cool that they went to that much effort.
Yeah.
God, this game is good.
Yeah, we're into that territory.
We're into that. Just everything's like, oh, this game is awesome. Fucking let's just play this right now. Yeah. I fucking love this game. This game is so awesome.
Indeed. So good.
Let's make another Nintendo.
I think we're into the top 10 next. Pretty sure. So, top 10. Starting with Majora's Mask.
I didn't like this one. I gotta be honest.
Whoa, Cloud. Okay, I did not expect that one. Damn, son.
Yeah.
It is stressful.
So
it's a stressful game.
Yeah, I don't like I know how progression works in this game, and it's totally a psychological thing, but it feels like everything I've done has been undone. And I know that the game is supposed to make you feel like that, and I know that when you beat the dungeon and you get the item and you keep it, your progress is effectively kept because you need that item to progress further in the main game. I know that that's what it's like. I do understand that. It still feels bad to me. And I hate the idea that I'm going to be in the middle of doing something and the timer's going to run out. I don't like having a timer. I mean, I don't like having a timer in general, but I really don't want to have one in a fucking Zelda game. And that just killed it for me. I know people love this game. I totally acknowledge it. I totally understand why.
Yeah.
It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I think I kind of had a little bit of an advantage because I knew about the slowdown time option.
Yeah.
Ahead of time, so I never had to deal with like the regular speed, which is way more stressful than the slowdown. But once I put that in, I was like, oh, okay, I got this shit. It's still stressful. Like you still can't dilly dally, and you still have to, especially when you're like when you have a goal that's not in the town, you got to move your ass and not dilly dally. But I had a lot more patience back then.
That's what I want to do in a Zelda game. It's a whole big world. I just want to explore and see what's out there. But I'm on I'm on a timetable here. I'm on a schedule that I gotta meet, and that's the antithesis of what Zelda is to me. Is the explore and just see the sights and whatever's going on.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's polarizing for sure.
It is. It is. But the people who love it really love it, and I respect it. But I will say I love the art for this game, like all the character art and promotional art. It is
so good,
gorgeous.
I have Majora's Mask on my wall right now. I wish if I could show you, I would, but it's behind the camera. So, but yeah, dude, yeah, the atmosphere in this game is crazy, and the fact that they turned this game around in such a short period of time.
This game came out like
a year and a half,
like 18 months or something after Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it's insane.
To be fair, they used like 90% of the assets from
they used a ton of stuff, but even so, like
there's still a lot of new stuff.
These levels didn't design themselves.
No,
they weren't taken from Ocarina of Time.
And when you have to contend with the idea that there's a limited time limit, and all the aspects of having a 3-day cycle and having all of the townspeople having a routine that is 3 days long. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they're different on each day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And depending on the things you do, they also change.
Yep.
Like depending on who you help and stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but and like all the Link models that they had to do for the different masks and all the animation, like they did not sit on their asses for that year to year and a half. No, they worked the shit out of themselves. They reused the assets where they needed to, because otherwise it would have been impossible to turn this around in that time. Yeah, no, this is this is how you do asset reuse.
Yep.
You reuse the stuff where it makes sense,
yep.
And you make the new stuff that you need to. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Like I said, I respect the game. It's just not for me.
No, understandable. It's definitely polarizing. God, I loved when you could turn into a Zora. That was so cool. With the blades, if you could aim them properly, unlike this guy apparently, who can't even hit a pot. Good job, you hit the pot.
Oh
yeah, so good. All right, number 9. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, here it is.
Perfect Dark.
Here it is.
I just, whenever someone says GoldenEye's better than Perfect Dark, I kind of just say, you're looking through rose-tinted glasses, my friend. To me, on N64.
It depends. The frame rate in Perfect Dark is definitely worse because they're taxing the system pretty hard here.
It's still playable. Like it's not. It's
still playable, but it's notably a choppier frame rate, especially in multiplayer.
Yeah, in multiplayer,
it can get pretty bad. But yeah, this
no
game,
one cared back then.
Like,
no,
not with a lot. GoldenEye didn't run that much better, but it did run better. This game is gorgeous. Like, I mean, obviously those lens flares are all fake and everything, but they still look good. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, half the stuff in this is fake. The shadows are fake. Those aren't. Yeah. It's not dynamic.
It's no real time shadows.
It's all painted onto the textures, but it doesn't matter because it looks convincing enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this game is basically take GoldenEye, add the ability to have bots in your multiplayer.
It's cyberpunk futuristic GoldenEye.
Yeah, I mean, way more weapons. Just the bots alone was
weapon reloading instead of just it lowers out of view of the camera and then comes back up with a full magazine.
Yeah.
Apparently, when they were designing GoldenEye, they had a feature in mind where you could reload the guns by pulling out the rumble pack and putting it back in.
Oh, interesting.
But I guess they had either trouble implementing it or trouble like meeting compliance with Nintendo because of like, Nintendo's like, don't pull out,
Yeah.
the packs when you're not told to, and maybe they didn't want to like instill that idea in people's minds and gave Rare the no.
I also have to assume that wear and tear would be a really bad thing for that.
Yeah, and I don't know what the exact reason for that feature not actually being implemented was, but the fact is that I can think of several of them off the top of my head.
Yeah. That would have been cool though, having to go like.
It would have been neat, but it's one of those things that's like,
yeah,
it's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
It's a very Kojima-esque gimmick. That's the kind of thing he would do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of thing he's done where you have to put the controller in the second port so that Psycho Mantis can't read your inputs.
Yep. Yeah, no, man. I the amount of time I spent with the bot challenges and multiplayer, those were so fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this game is really good. It's got dual wielding, which GoldenEye also had, but like that was really novel back then.
Yep.
Packed
with content.
Like, I could dual wield guns. Like we lost our shit when we could do that at GoldenEye, and then we could do that here with like sci-fi weapons. It was like holy shit, because like GoldenEye has the Moonraker laser, but that's about it. But this game, because this game is science fiction, like all kinds of crazy shit. Especially later on in the game when you get to like the alien weapons and stuff.
Yeah, the sniper rifle that goes through walls.
yeah.
You just see a heat map of the players. Are just
the Deus Ex sequel, Invisible War, has a gun like that as well.
Oh yeah. So cheap, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then one thing that nobody talks about this game, which is mind-boggling to me as well, is that it's not only co-op for the campaign, but it's counter-op, which is so rare. For those who don't know what counter-op is, one player plays the main character who's trying to go through the level, and the other player can play the enemies in the level to try and stop you. That's fucking sick.
I fucking forgot about that shit.
That's so awesome. You just pick a character that's
because I never did it.
Yeah. Oh, it was so cool. You pick a character that's in the map or the mission, and you control them. And if you die, you take over the next guy in the line. Like that's so innovative. Just the amount of content in this game was so crazy. Like they could have charged $100 for this game.
Missions as well.
Yeah, bonus missions.
Missions with alternate like storylines and stuff. There's a lot.
Yeah.
God, this game looks gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, so good. So, in my opinion, GoldenEye doesn't hold a candle to Perfect Dark. It was great at the time. Understand. Great at the time. I will never.
GoldenEye's great. Nobody's saying that GoldenEye isn't great, but this is an evolution of GoldenEye.
Yeah. It was just better.
I have more fond memories of GoldenEye than I do of Perfect Dark, because I played GoldenEye more because it was out longer.
That's fair.
But I don't disagree with you. I think looking at it objectively, like this is a better. Like God, this looks so good.
Yeah. So excellent. I will say the only thing I think GoldenEye does better than Perfect Dark is the explosions. The explosions in GoldenEye are so iconic.
The explosions that last for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, like those are so cool. I miss those.
They're cool, but they're kind of a pain in the ass when you need to get past.
Yeah, I gotta get past them. Fucking stop already.
Just waiting there for the explosions to stop.
But they were so good, so iconic. But
yeah, and fucking everything would explode like that. Like computers would explode like that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Explosions today in games are so realistic that they're not fun anymore. Like they're kind of just boring. Like if something's going to explode, I want to see explosions.
Oh, that shield effect right there is straight out of the 80s Dune movie.
Well, look at the slow-mo. I don't know what that's about. Was there a slow-mo effect in the game? Oh yeah, there was. There was gadgets.
Yeah, there was an item that could slow down time.
Crazy. What a game. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about this last week.
I knew this was going to come up sooner or later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like this game.
Oh.
I like this game a lot.
Countless hours playing this game. multiple times.
I
Multiplayer
liked
galore.
this better than Road Rash 3D on the PlayStation at the time.
Mhm.
Having played a lot more Road Rash 3D now, I think of them as kind of being equal.
Just in different ways.
Yeah. Like Road Rash 3D is better in some ways, and this is better in some ways.
Yep.
The
soundtrack
Road
in
Rash
this one's
3D
uncomparable.
definitely has more music because it's on a
Yeah.
CD,
Yeah.
not a cartridge.
Music's better here, though. Music's so much better here.
Actually, a lot of the songs are the same.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of songs are on both soundtracks. I don't know if every single one is, and there's a lot on the PlayStation game.
Get the girl,
yeah, but a lot of that is in Road Rash 3D as well.
So good.
I really like this game. This game's great. We used to play this a lot.
Oh fuck yeah! I love when you can stick your tire iron in the front wheel. And the guy goes,
yeah. That was a really cool feature. I forget if that was in Road Rash 3D, but yeah, being able to stick it in the spokes.
Yeah.
You lose your weapon, but you instantly wipe them out. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and the sound of that made is so satisfying.
Yeah, all the clunks and the clanks of they're great.
Yeah.
You could attack to your side, but also like kind of towards the back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So enemies didn't have to be like right lined up with you, but if you wanted to jam it in their front wheel, they had to be lined up with you.
Yeah.
So
it had to be a perfect timing thing. Oh yeah, and the cops. Oh, those were so satisfying. They were like, pull over.
Yeah.
Knock them out.
The thing about Road Rash is like I feel like we had all the ingredients for a perfect Road Rash game, but they were scattered over a few different games, and we never got the one that did everything right.
We could have,
like this
but
game.
EA said no.
Well, yeah, EA decided we're not making them anymore.
You had Criterion, you motherfuckers. You had the Burnout guys. Why didn't you give them Road Rash, you fucking idiots?
Yeah. And like this game has big 3D environments.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast. It's not like the fastest racing game on the N64. I keep thinking about what could have been.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those higher level bikes go pretty fucking fast, especially when you. Oh my god! Some of the most satisfying moments are like when you're on those higher speed bikes, and then you, like right here, like if you hit that car, and just the sound and just oh my god, it's so satisfying.
But if you take it right, you can actually ramp over the cars.
You can.
Yeah. And fucking when you're in midair, it's while you're fighting a guy and you jump and you're still fighting in midair. God, it's so good.
Did you unlock the super bikes? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
They were like twice as long as a regular bike, and they went like a bajillion miles an hour, and you just couldn't stay on track, so you'd just be like out in the middle of nowhere, just driving. Oh my god, this game's so fun. I can't. Oh my god, that poor cop, Lawson's gone. And I love how they name them. That's so hit Daryl. Fuck you, Daryl. Beaten by Gus. And the races were always like within milliseconds. Like, well, look at that. It was like 52 milliseconds versus 53 milliseconds. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think there's some rubber banding going on there.
Oh, definitely.
But I mean, that you kind of got to do that in a combat racer like this, because what you want to have a combat racer game where you pull out in front of the pack and you never see anybody else.
Exactly,
that's
not
combat.
fun. Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, no, it needs rubber banding for sure. Oh, that game is so fun. All right. I don't know what number we're on, but Final Fantasy VII. At some point, it will load.
It'll load.
And of course, we get nothing. We get no gameplay. There we go. What more needs to be said about Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, what do we really need to say about this game that hasn't been said 10 billion times?
Some of the best music of all time. Great story. Not the greatest ending in the world, but a great story up to that point.
I mean, I think the ending is,
it's fine.
What it had to be. Like, what else were they gonna do?
It just, I don't know. I don't know. There was, it didn't hit for me as an ending. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why.
I mean, considering how long it takes to get there, I can understand wanting something more bombastic than that. But at the same time, like the ending cinematic that you get after you beat Sephiroth.
Oh, yeah, it's very cool.
With the holy spell and then the life stream coming to repel the meteor. Yeah. That shit's incredible.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I we could have a whole extra on Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
what is there to say that hasn't been said already? It's one of the best games of all time. So what that's all I can really say. All right. Diddy Kong Racing.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, this game's fun.
the fact that it didn't get a sequel drives me absolutely fucking bananas.
Yeah, it got that like remake / upgrade or whatever on the DS or the 3DS or
Yep.
yeah.
That's it.
I don't know.
They apparently
yeah,
they tried to make one. It was called Donkey Kong Racing, but it never came out. I think it was supposed to come out on the N64. Then it got delayed to the GameCube, and then it ended up being turned into something else. I don't remember, and it wasn't Rare who made it. It was someone else. So
yeah.
I don't know how you fuck up a sequel to this game. Like this game was so just copy this game, but make more tracks and in a different world and make it prettier.
But if you don't have the people who made it, it's like how do you capture that style?
I don't know. Ask the people that remake other games. Ask Blue Point. You know.
Yeah, but
because Blue Point doesn't. You know, like what's the other one? Way Forward. They do.
Yeah.
Remakes and remasters and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like someone could make this, and someone kind of did. You know.
Yeah.
We had Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, which was basically Diddy Kong Racing with Sonic characters. So they recognized what was great about this.
This game is gorgeous as well.
Oh,
like the ice. Oh, it
beautiful.
Looks so good. Like you can see through it, but it's not. It's sort of hazy. And I know it's just a texture thing. It's not like it's actually.
But it's beautiful.
Distorting.
Though.
But when you're going at this speed, you can't tell that it's not distorting the light. It kind of looks like it just because of the artistry, like the effort that was put into that texture to make it look hazy. Yeah, just the little things, you know.
Oh yeah. The only thing I would say that was wow, why are we back here already? The only thing I would say takes this game down a notch is it takes time to get used to the controls.
It does,
especially in the car, which is weird because the car doesn't turn with its front wheels; it turns with its back wheels. So when you turn, you kind of move to the right. Like if you turn left, your car moves to the right slightly, so you can miss things that you're pointed at. You have to kind of like shift over a little bit. You know, see how that guy was like to the left of the boost pad, and he turned left to hit it.
Yeah, it's because the back of your car swings around.
Yeah. It's I don't know why they designed it that way, but
it affects your turning radius is different. Yeah,
it's super weird that they made that decision.
Maybe for drifting.
Yeah, because you do drift in this game, but
drift racing is done with rear-wheel drive cars.
That's true. So
maybe that was done to make the drifting make more sense.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just so different from what people expect, I think, when they play a car racer. So it takes
but if you understand how it works and get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah, and the planes were fun. The boats were fun. The battle mode was fun. There's the boat. Or I guess they were hovercraft, but
yeah, the hovercrafts.
Yeah, music was great. There's just this game's just amazing. I don't know what more to say. And it had such a
nice too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, this was around the same time that Wave Race this was after Wave Race 64 came out.
Yeah, this was after Wave Race.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and one of the novel things about the game was first of all, you had banjo. I think this was before Banjo-Kazooie, right?
No, this was.
Oh, this was before Conker.
But it was before Conker.
Right.
Which is why Conker's presence here is funny, because this is back when Conker was going to be a family-friendly game.
Yes.
And then the game came out.
And Conker was this foul-mouthed bastard.
Yeah, and now it kind of changes the vibe here.
It's so funny.
I think all of these characters were scrapped from like other canceled Rare games. I know that the Tiger was.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure these were like designs that never ended up getting used in other games. That they're like, we have these sitting around. We'll
use them
in this.
Yeah,
which Good way of doing things.
I think the Tiger was supposed to have his own platformer, if I recall correctly, and it just never happened. The other ones I don't think, but yeah, I do remember something about the Tiger. Was his name Ty?
Ty
the Tiger.
I forget. I forget what the Tiger's name. I forget what everybody's name was, except for the ones that had their own games.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Super Smash Brothers. The original
Good game.
Controversial opinion, but I will say that aside from Ultimate, this is my favorite Super Smash game.
I like this one a lot. That's fine.
People love Melee for some reason, and that's my least favorite one. It's way too fast. They sped up the gameplay.
Melee. Yeah, Melee is a lot faster. Yeah. I liked this game a lot. I liked it back then, and I still like it. I like the simplicity of it compared to the later games. It's not always the one I want to play, but sometimes I'm just in the mood for, something simpler, something more straightforward, and this gives it to you. And you can kind of reproduce that because some of these stages did get remade in later Smash games, and you can turn off individual items, so you can turn off the stuff that was introduced later.
Yeah,
like all the assist trophies and stuff. But it's not
quite.
Sometimes
the same.
I don't want to do that. Sometimes I don't want to set up all that shit. Sometimes
even Ultimate's a little bit faster than it's somewhere between this and Melee. Melee was too fast in my opinion, but Ultimate's great.
Melee is super fast,
just too quick. I like the slowness of this game and the methodical sort of targeting that you have to do in order to do things. Obviously, nowhere near the scope of Ultimate. Ultimate's crazy, but it's
Ultimate
so good.
is frankly ridiculous.
Yeah, I think there's only 16 characters in this, or 8. It's one of the two, or 12. It's somewhere in that range.
I think it's 12.
Yeah, it's pretty shallow, but it's also super fun. So there's that one, and of course, you can't have a list without
of course not.
One of the best games of all time as well. Super Mario 64. Can't have a list like this without it. I mean,
how did this game end up so good when so many other games making the jump to 3D fumbled the ball, and this one's just awesome?
Had some great designers, some great decisions, camera control.
I would love a making of documentary on this game, because I would love to know
heck yeah,
what was the mindset at the time of these people who
I had a VHS of this about the launch of the N64, and they went really in depth about this game. I wish I still had it.
You probably find that on the Internet Archive or something.
I've tried. I've never been able to find it, but it was a VHS tape that I got before the N64 came out. I don't remember how I got it or where I got it, or if I got it for pre-ordering the N64. I don't remember how.
Was it an official Nintendo thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know it wouldn't have came in Nintendo Power because they didn't give out VHS tapes. So I don't know how I got it, but I remember.
I think I did get a Banjo-Kazooie thing as part of a Nintendo Power subscription, but
maybe it was Nintendo Power, but I don't remember. I just remember getting it in the mail. So maybe it was Nintendo Power. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think it came wrapped with the magazine. I think it was a separate package.
Shipment. Yeah,
but it was part of the subscription.
I just remember watching it and being just, my mind was just blown. I was just like, this, we can play this soon? What?
Yeah, I remember staring in awe at at just the 3D Mario head, wow, I can't believe it. It's 3D.
We spent an hour just tugging the guy's face for just being in awe of what the fuck's happening.
Which in any other context would be weird, but here, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that kind of tugging. This is.
It's still fun to play.
I play it every so often.
The game has not aged poorly at all.
And it's got some of the best music. I mean, all the Mario games do, but my favorite is the Dark World theme. It's, dude,
it's a good one.
When you're going up to Bowser. Oh my god. And then the Bowser theme's pretty funny too. It kind of reminds me of like a Metallica song or like a Aussie song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
It's fucking sick. Yeah. Anyway, it's Super Mario 64. What more can you say?
It's a great game.
Amazing game. I think we're in the top 4. I think this is 4. Do you have any guesses?
Well, look at how many you have left. It should be real easy to count down.
Well, that would spoil it for the viewers if I scroll down. All right, let's move on to the next one. Welcome to Mario Kart.
Yeah, good game.
I will die on my grave saying this. Mario Kart 64 is the best Mario Kart.
Your grave? You don't have a grave until you're dead.
Well, that's true. So I guess I can't do that. But I will take it to my grave that this is the best Mario Kart game. Sorry.
Okay.
I just think that the movement, the music, the levels, the weapons, all so good. And you know what? I don't think any of the other Mario Kart games deal with getting hit anywhere near as good as this game. Every single other fucking Mario game I play, you get hit, you stop in your tracks, and you go up, and then you come down when you get hit. The fuck is that shit? In this game, you get hit, and your momentum carries you, and you bounce along, and you could potentially fall off this map, this track, if you get hit at the right angle and the right time. Like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, maybe people hated that, and that's why they stopped doing that. But I agree with you. It's much more satisfying.
It's so satisfying when you smoke somebody.
To see somebody go careening off the edge.
Yeah. Even if you don't go careening off the edge.
So what? There's the fucking Bullet Bill power-up that'll get you back
exactly.
near the front of the pack. So
see, that's what happens.
You're never in the back for long.
No. See, look at that. Momentum.
Yeah.
You don't just stop. Yeah. I hate that shit when you just stop.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not how this works. You get hit, you go boom, 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 boom. And you know, hearing the funny, not only the sound effect of the dun, 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 but the voiceovers that the characters do when they get hit. You know?
Yeah.
So good. Or when Bowser gets hit, you get scared for your life when Bowser gets hit. You're like, you're like, oh fuck, gotta move. Oh my god, man. Yeah, so good.
I forgot how good this course looked. I totally forgot about like the neon signs of the characters in the sky and stuff. Oh, that's awesome.
And the 2 shortcuts that you can do by jumping off the edge.
Yeah. Risky.
If you can time it right, you can cut half the track.
If you can time it right, you can get you can get a huge lead.
Yep. So good. All right, you knew this was coming. WWF No Mercy. I don't know if I would call it the best wrestling game of all time, like some people do, but it's definitely top 2. I mean, I spent probably 700 hours playing this game, like no joke, 700 hours. It's like creating your own characters, the fights, the oh my god, dude, like everything about this game is just so perfect.
Yep.
I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, how could you want anything more than this? You know
what the funny thing about this is that this is the exact same game, pretty much, as the WCW and WO games, which was their competition at the time.
Yeah, but same people made it.
They licensed the same engine and built different versions from it, but like the combat system is completely the same. Like you've got the spirit meter there. There is an N64 WWF game that has a different system. It's not as good. But yeah, No Mercy is a lot of fun.
A lot of people like WrestleMania 2000 more, which uses the same engine as this. But I think they're crazy. I think they're absolutely nuts. This game's 70,000 times better than that game. I don't know. I've every time someone says that, I'm like, I'll go try it, and I go try it, and I'm like, what the fuck? What do you see in this game? It's fine.
Yeah.
But you go to No Mercy, and it's just 10 times better. It's just, I don't know, man. This game is wrestling perfection. I remember
Mankind there with the fucking hunchback shit.
Yeah, man. I remember the rumors. I think it was during. Was it during the Wii era? I think it was. Yeah, it was during the Wii era. Remember they had the Virtual Console,
That they were going to bring this to it.
They were going to bring this to it with all of the current wrestlers. They were going to do like a remake kind of thing with. It was going to be the game with all of the current roster instead. And then that never happened, but it should, because this game is fucking sick, and people would go bonkers for a modern, like this game with like John Cena and Randy Orton, and like, dude, people would be freaking out. It'd be so good. That being said, though, the modern games, they have their problems, but I still stand by.
You mean that they're indistinguishable from one another?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, there are subtle differences, but sometimes they get worse, and then other times they get better. So it's always
just fucking JPEG people in the crowd.
Yeah, look how flat they are on the angle like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, so great.
I mean, I know there's no other way they could have done it on N64, but
I mean,
I love they
just could have had them face the camera,
the field of JPEGs, and get an item out of there.
Yeah. It's so funny. And the bell, oh my god, the bell was sick. Especially if you run and you hit the attack button, you run and you do like a fucking swan dive with the bell in front of you. It's like, roar, ding. Oh my god, endless hours of fun. This game, it's just.
Macho Man's gonna reach into the crowd of animated photographs and he's gonna get himself a steel chair. Oh yeah.
He's not in this game.
He's not in this game?
No, this was well past Macho Man.
Oh, right, because he's in WCW NWO.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's well past his WWE days. Yeah, this was Attitude Era. Which is really funny because was I watching wrestling when I played this? I don't even know. Honestly, I can't remember. I can't remember what year this came out, so I can't be certain. But it's so good. All right, let's get to number 1. That was number 2. I'm sure you can guess what number 1 is at this point. It's pretty obvious.
I think this is going to be pretty easy. There it is.
Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
You can't deny it its spot in history.
No, absolutely, I agree.
And it's still playable. Like, this is not a game that has aged poorly.
It's still really, really good.
It's so good, dude. This is. I mean, there's a reason that this game is on so many number 1 spots. And that is because it's practically the perfect video game. I mean, it's so hard to.
Good.
Yeah, like. If you were to change anything,
I know that we're
game,
not
like
talking about it as enthusiastically as we talked about like Mystical Ninja, but that's because, like with Final Fantasy VII, this game has already received infinite praise, and there's nothing new that we could add. There's no amount of hype that we could have for this game that isn't already had by other people. Like, everybody knows this game.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go, oh, I've never played this Zelda game before. Maybe I should check this out. Like, everybody knows this game.
Yeah, it's. I couldn't, just like my number 1 on the Super Nintendo list, I can't really think of anything besides some super, super stupid nitpicky stuff that would make it better. Like Super Metroid, I think the only thing I could come up with was if you could grab the ledge, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
That's it. And then for this, it's like, I don't even know what would make this game better. I mean, some modern sensibilities, but like if you go back in time, what would you change when it came out? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not have Navi bother you when you're not following the main path.
Yeah, or
even then, people exaggerate that. Like it does happen multiple times, but it's not like every 30 seconds.
Yeah,
it would be better if she didn't do it at all, because you can just choose to talk to her whenever you want. It's a button you can press.
Yeah.
So just let us hit that to get a reminder of where we need to go next. But like other than that, I don't know.
Remove the owl.
Oh yeah, truncate the owl's dialogue.
Just remove him entirely. He's not necessary to the story whatsoever. He
is, because he's Raru, the Light Sage.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
But
just make the owl. Super nitpicky make that shorter.
Yeah. Besides that, I mean, this game is it's perfect.
Or give you a confirm if you accidentally say, do you want me to repeat all that?
Yeah.
Like, are you really sure you want to listen to all that again?
Yeah, man. I mean, this game has two of the most epic moments in video game history in it, right? Like, how do you have two, let alone one?
Mhm.
You know, number one is changing into an adult and going, holy shit, this game just got super fucking big, and now I'm an adult. What the fuck does that mean? Oh wait, I can go back now. Holy fuck, I can go back to being a kid. What the fuck? And then one of the best endings in gaming history, like.
Yeah, you fucked Ganon up at the end there.
Yeah, you fuck Ganon up. So you beat Ganon, and then
not
fucking,
as badly as you do in Wind Waker, though, where you plant the sword in his head.
Well, you technically do that in this too.
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't keep talking.
Yeah, that's true. There's a sword in my head.
He just kind of goes down. He doesn't have a whole monologue after that.
That's true.
I'm like, holy shit, dude. Yeah. This is fucking cartoon Link, and I just put that sword through his fucking frontal lobe. What the hell?
Yeah, that was the most violent thing Nintendo's ever done.
That was weird.
Yep.
That was so strange.
Can you imagine that board meeting of them deciding how to end the final scene? Well, Shigeru Miyamoto's sitting there. He's like, what if we had Link stab him in the head, and then Ganon does a little evil monologue, and then he turns to stone? What if we do that?
Yeah, and also Ganon isn't off camera like he is in Ocarina of Time when Link does that. You see the whole thing this time.
Oh yeah, in Ocarina of Time you don't see him stab him. You kind of you see him
the camera
thrust.
Shows Link's it shows Link slashing his sword and stuff, but you don't actually see it connect.
Wait, no. Doesn't he do like a forward thrust into his head, and then he takes it out?
He does
and
like
then
a slash, and then thrust.
I think you see the thrust though, don't you?
You might see the thrust, but you don't see the whole thing.
No, it's not as.
I don't remember if you see just the thrust, but I remember you don't see the whole thing.
Yeah, there's not a 2-minute sequence with a sword in his head.
Yeah, I remember being like, I can see why they're not showing this, because he is slashing up his fucking head. But come on, Nintendo, you have it in the game. Show it.
Yeah.
Then I guess maybe that's why they did it for Wind Waker. It's like, yeah, we're gonna show the whole thing this time. Just pop up there and smack right between the eyes. I like how he's looking inside the ocarina as if he just tasted something inside it. Like, is there fucking booze in this thing?
Yeah, is there a bug? Here's the battle. Yeah, this battle was so epic. Oh, he's got the fucking Goron sword.
Yep.
Doesn't that thing break after like 5 hits?
No, the Giant's Knife does. But if you do the whole side quest, you get the unbreakable version. But the reason why you'd use that here is because the Master Sword gets knocked outside the Ring of Fire during one of the phases. So you pull out the big Goron sword and you use that.
What if you don't have the sword?
Then you get fucked. I mean, you use the bow and arrow or something.
Oh, okay. I want to see him do the super slash. Oh, that mirror shield looks so cool.
Yeah.
Come on, hit him, you little pussy. There you go. It's so hard to make out what he looks like, though. I will say that at this point in the game.
I mean, it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
And the camera is pulled in kind of close to him.
How many times are you going to have to hit him? Is this like the Master Quest edition? Holy shit.
I haven't beaten this game in a long time.
Yeah, me either.
Like it's been a long fucking time since I actually did
he's switching. He switched back to
I think you have to do the final hit with the Master Sword.
Oh, that's probably what he's realizing.
I think that's what's going on. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh shit, you got to use this regular sword."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. He weakened him with it. Yeah, here's that final slash moment. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zelda restrains him with her magic. Couldn't have done that earlier.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think the flames went down, so she had access to him after he weakened him.
I guess.
I think that was the idea. Fuck him up. Spoilers for a 25-year-old game. Boom. Yeah, oh yeah, I see.
Slash. Yeah, so you get a little bit of
there you go. You get the stab in the head, but not the slashes. Yeah. That's weird.
And then he flails around.
Yeah, he just doesn't die, man. You gotta do a lot to kill that piece of shit.
You know, I'm gonna say it. The Zelda model looks kind of shitty.
Yeah,
but I mean, what do you expect for the time?
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's number 1. That is the top 50 PlayStation 1 and N64 games lists. My name is TJ Leo, and you can reach me at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I am at Ninjas on BlueSky.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description. And if you're so inclined, if you want more content, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/co-op entertainment. And we'll be back again with the next generation, the 6th generation top 50 list at some point in the future. Until then, or until this week's Press Pause Gaming podcast.
Yeah.
We're out and get back to gaming.